Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Super Justice League of Bat Friends, episode number 168. I'm one of your hosts, Chris, alongside the world champion, Joe. What's happening, Joe?
You know what we should rename this show to now, actually? The Super Sailor Scouts. That would be amazing. Again, watch if our listenership went up by a magnitude. That would be incredible.
Joe, if I've learned anything from the Spotify wrap-up, it's that we need to talk about Bane's luscious cock more.
Right, that's why we're the Sailor Scouts. The Super Justice Scouts. In the name of the moon, I'll punish you.
You can find our Kickstarter for our crossover porn, Bane Fucks Sailor Moon.
That ain't right.
Joe, it's a new title for the show. That means a new cartoon.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
We're watching Justice League.
Yes, we're watching a good show.
So let's go ahead and watch Season 1, Episode 1, titled Secret Origins, Part 1. Written by Rich Fogel and Dan Ribba.
Oh, God. Because there's a lot of that. If that bitch fucking shows up in this show.
I don't know how far you got, but I got through quite a bit. And as I was watching, I was like, she doesn't...
Because we never go, so I just went to the first three.
But she never shows up in like, the ones I watched. So I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, because she's writing the fucking Batman Beyond comic.
First episode, no intro. Well, delayed intro. Cold open.
Yeah, cold open. We're on Mars.
So I watched these like maybe. Yeah, see, for some reason, and I don't know why, closed captioning doesn't automatically come on for Justice League, and I don't know why, and it's annoying. I have to turn it on every time I turn on every episode. But I didn't have to do it for Batman.
That's Max telling you that this show's terrible.
Well, Max is terrible, so if Max thinks this show's terrible, that means it's actually good.
I watched enough of it to have a real opinion, to be honest. This first episode I was not a fan of, though.
It's very set up.
Yeah.
It's very, very set up heavy. So that's what I was about to say. I watched this episode. I watched this whole thing. It was on Netflix, probably about 10 years ago, roughly. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I never watched Justice League. Oh, it's all there. Let me watch Justice League. And it was around the time when Cry for Justice came out. Dawn of Justice came out. Because I was like, you should have just had the cartoon do the movie, because it would have been much better.
Yep. That I believe.
But there's little things, like I forgot that this whole thing starts on Mars. I forgot that they have Wonder Woman being like essentially a Sailor Moon, a teenager who goes against her mother's wishes to become a superhero. Mm-hmm. And is not familiar with the world and just finding a way in the world today because it takes everything you've got. Wonder Woman, Sailor Moon. All right, go ahead.
So in these first couple... Well, first, when I went through it, I was like, there's not a single, not a one-off episode in this entire series.
Well, I haven't looked at that yet. Because I know this was a three-parter,
yeah,
and I know the next one was a two-parter. I couldn't remember everything was.
I
think that was because I think this was also aired on Cartoon Network originally, so that might have been where they were doing blocks.
Mm-hmm. The other thing that was an immediate turn-off to me is that it ends with a big Hawkman thing, and Hawkman's awful, so stop trying to make him a thing.
Well, again, that just shows you have no taste. I'm sorry.
I fucking hate Hawkman.
But you have to remember, because I did forget it stops with the Hawk, but it doesn't really stop because it just becomes Justice League Unlimited. Like, it's not... Justice League Unlimited is the new Batman Adventures.
I
so
get you, yeah.
But they also made a choice that I was here. We're like, that's right. That was semi-bold at the time of, you put Hawkgirl on the team, not Hawkeye. Or Hawkeye. Yeah, not Hawkeye. Not Hawkman. Like, you put Hawkgirl on this team. Mm-hmm. And she's an important part of the team. Like, She's not just, oh, whatever.
Hawkgirl as just like, even Hawkman as like a part of the team, as just a guy who's an enforcer with a big fucking thing to punch people with is fine. It's when we start to try to dig into his like backstory and nobody can make sense of what the fuck's going on. But I'm just like, why? Just pick a fucking origin and pick a fucking story and go with it. Stop trying to make 4 origins mesh together because it doesn't work.
They kind of make it work here.
But she's fine. Jon Stewart on the team, the best Green Lantern.
And is part of Angry Black Man here. Like, in these episodes, he is clearly just Angry Black Man.
Oh, yeah. Flash is a terrible hero, so I don't know why I even bothered.
There's a great moment. I can't remember if it's in this or if it's in JLU, but there's a great moment we're going to have lots of fun with when it gets to the Flash.
I like the Batman design, although they fluctuate back and forth, because I like when the ears are further apart, like the old school Batman, but they fluctuate in this.
What I like here, though, is they go with the plain black bat on the gray, but then they give him the blue on his cape, so he still has color. That's the other thing. First off, when I came to this, I'm like, look at all the color. Look at all the color in this show. I love that. We're just like, what the fuck?
I couldn't even do that, and I'm Batman.
They got some alien placenta back there? They speaking their gibberish? What the fuck? Is this how the pores act? Enhance.
Batman just like fucking breaks into NASA. That's apparently being taken over by Martians. Spoiler alert. Well, they're not really Martians.
It's Wayne Tech. It's a Wayne Tech.
Oh, it's a Wayne Tech building?
Yeah. It's in Metropolis, but it's a Wayne Tech building. Yeah, I'm gonna spoil, because hopefully you watch the episode and don't try to watch with us, because this has never been a proper watch-along podcast. Those were pearls. I don't know. But so this whole...
Batarang doesn't work. I don't know what I can do.
This whole sequence is Invasion of the Body Snatchers meets War of the Worlds meets Superman 4, Quest for Peace. You don't look so tough. Shut the fuck up and ask for your help. Oh god, covered in scorpions.
It hit pretty tough now, huh, Superman? Once again, Batman has to save Superman.
I did think it was funny they made sure to do that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, Batman saving Superman. Doing a shitty job of it, because he's Batman. Ugh. If Superman was a baby, he'd be dead right now.
He is dead. Did you see how he fell on his head?
He's still invulnerable.
His neck is broken.
He's still invulnerable. He can't... I don't break his neck. Come on. He's Superman.
But he's probably less invulnerable because you know Batman has... This is fucked up for a kid's show, by the way.
Yeah.
Batman definitely has kryptonite in his belt right now, so...
His fucking spear of fucking kryptonite. That was hilarious. I don't care.
Yeah. That whole sequence, when they come out and they're all deformed, and then they like... dude, that's straight out of a horror movie. And I'm like, this is meant for children. And then that guy just like winking at him like, gotcha. Did make me laugh.
I saw images so intense.
I'm gonna have to go jerk off to him later.
Hold on, I want him to say the line. Say the line. Say the line. Our global deep space monitoring network.
Nobody's gonna responsibility.
There's more to this than meets the eye. Transformers! Here's a signal watch.
Here, have a watch.
And I'm like, fuck you and your watch.
What the fuck is this?
Right. But he puts it in the belt. He still puts it in his utility belt.
Yeah, next to the kryptonite.
Alright, go there. It's funny. But this is what I'm like, it's for Superman 4, Quest for Peace. Mm-hmm. So here, as part of our fresh start, I'll take a stand that I just recently had an argument again with on Inner Circle Jerks, and I saw somebody sharing the great Kevin Conroy saying this. I get why people say that Superman's boring, because he's a good person, he's invulnerable. I have news for you. Batman's just as fucking boring. My parents are dead. I'm dark and mysterious. Fuck off. Stupid bat simps.
The problem with Superman is that you need someone who can write.
Yes, just like Batman. You need someone that can write Batman and not just be like, let's bring the Joker back and have him murder a bunch of people. That's cool. It did make me laugh because Ares really is a Batman fanboy. Like, he gets offended when I make the joke of, I get it, your parents are dead. He takes personal offense at it. But he's like, they should do more with the gangsters. And I think about it at the time, it's like, you mean like Daredevil? You should just make him Daredevil? Because I don't give a shit about Daredevil either.
I did think it was funny because I've been enjoying Chip's run.
Yeah.
And not only did he bring back 3 Jokers. So for a while there, he was just doing like Grant Morrison stuff, but like in Chip's way. And now he's just having Grant Morrison's Batman fight 3 Jokers, which I think is hilarious. And then is immediately leaving that and doing Joker Year 1 because he's like, I'm going to do Frank Miller, but with Joker.
Yeah, he's
and
just taking all his swings, just doing it all. So who are the 3 Jokers?
I forget it. I tried to erase that fucking book from my brain.
No, I'm talking about Chip's 3 Jokers, because the 3 Jokers die at the end of 3... There's only 1 Joker at the end of 3 Jokers, which is also why...
it hasn't been revealed yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because that's also why that fucking book was stupid. If you're like, there's 3 Jokers, and then you end it with 1 Joker, get fucked. So here's the other fun thing I found. Snapper Carr is voiced by Jason Marsden.
Okay.
Jason Marsden was Will Friedle's little buddy on Boy Meets World.
Oh.
Fucking Flash. Flash as the comic relief.
So first, Flash sucks. Second, this whole story of like...
Quest for Peace.
We got Superman to get all the new... like...
Quest for Peace.
It's fucking dumb.
It's Quest for Peace.
Oh, yeah. And Quest for Peace was dumb.
I'm just saying, it's not this new original idea. It's literally...
I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying it's dumb. I don't like it.
Yeah, that's all I got.
It also doesn't... Spoilers for episodes down the line.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard not to connect all these episodes. It's their one episode.
Right.
Later on when they're like, well, if we didn't have Superman destroy all the nukes, we could take care of this. I'm like, so you're going to nuke Metropolis.
Right.
That's your plan.
And that is exactly why, disarming all the nukes makes sense. Because when you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
Listen.
And when you have a nuke, everything looks like, ooh, I could use that.
I am pro disarming all the nukes. Just put it out there. I'm just saying.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why militaries have to answer to civilian authorities. That's all there is to it.
Ooh, puppy.
So, I apparently looked away when the dog attacked him, because when I looked up, it was just the weird fucking white Martian creature, and I'm like, oh, is one of them just a fucking Thanagarian snare beast or some shit? Like, what the fuck? This is also Morrison's JLA. Because even though they're not proper Martians, they're white Martians.
Yeah. That's my other problem, is everybody knows that the Justice League was formed to fight Starro.
Starro ain't here yet. We already covered that.
Oh, that's right, in this continuity, Starro. Well, no, because when did...
He's in the zoo. He's in the zoo, probably.
At this point?
I don't know, because I don't know if that episode actually happened in the Superman show, because I never watched Superman show, because it's shit.
Yeah.
The animated series. The 1950s Superman's gorgeous. The Fleischer cartoons. Ooh. And then we're talking about something.
And then just immediately...
That's what we should do.
Metropolis.
That's what we should do at one point. Just watch the old Fleischer cartoons.
That would be an experience.
Right? Superman the way he was meant to, with black on his ass.
I do love this moment right here.
You have to help him. Something fell on him, and you humans are so fragile that he's probably broken.
Well, let me just take his mask off.
And this is why he doesn't like black people. Because a black EMT tried to take his mask off.
This is why I don't help the inner city.
I'll never forget this, Max. My name's not Max. Y'all look alike. Fucking racist Batman. Stay back, it's still hot.
Well, that's fucked up.
Demilitarize the science police. This is where it's War of the Worlds.
Yep.
Don't know why it's so juicy from coming out of the rock, but...
Some kind of machine. It's very obviously organic, sir.
I mean, it's Snapper Car. You don't know shit about shit. I'm gonna fly through you. Oh, fuck. My one weakness, laser beams.
No, his one weakness comes up later.
Pussy?
Electricity. Well, Superman's down. We're fucked.
Just shoot it as much as you can. Fucking auto shotgun over there, just fucking going to town.
This dude with his fucking glorious mustache.
Right? Gonna make sure to leave the media intact, because we're not animals.
The fuck? And this is after Batman 89, so we couldn't give him Gatling guns, but we could give him homing missiles.
Yeah, that's a comment I make later, because, like, they don't really establish, but, like, these weird walker things are, I guess, living beings. And they all just fucking murder as many of them as they can. Like, there's no sanctity of life. They're just like, get fucked.
Fuck that bridge.
Yep, I'm just gonna fucking tear your head apart.
Well, everybody knows that Superman kills. It's been well established by Zack Snyder.
Fuck Zack Snyder. Did you see that?
Eat bat missiles.
Did you see that? Where he's like, I don't want, I'm good with comic book movies for now. Only thing that would really bring me back would be, Dark Knight Strikes Again. It's like, no, fuck off.
You tried to do Dark Knight and you failed.
Just stay away, Snyder. Stay away.
Let somebody else do it.
Nobody wants your fucking grief masturbation that thinks the world is shit.
Oh, well, there's two. Oh, there's three.
Okay.
We're
they're still all gooey. Oh, God. Impressionist art from fucking a first year art student. Well, I'm gone. What the fuck? Where the fuck are you going?
What the fuck's going on?
Clark, we're in the middle of some shit right now.
Just a humble Batman with my jet. What am I supposed to do? Excuse me, United States military. I've tried shooting missiles at them. It does nothing. You should probably nuke Metropolis. Oh, wait. Daily Planet's been fucked.
It hence. We're all fucked.
Meanwhile, across the world.
Somehow they set the Eiffel Tower on fire. Apparently white Martians can melt steel beams. I like that they're just like, apparently, of course, Sailor Moon and her mom are the same age. They're just on the beach and they can just watch what's happening in the world on the beach. Because there's no screen or anything. They're just like, yeah, we just see everything going on.
And her mom's such a bitch about it. It's like, Diana's just like, yeah, we should probably help them out. I was like, fuck them, man.
Fuck them. This is what they get for having penises.
Now, Diana, we have an orgy to get to.
It truly is a paradise island. Just a bunch of oiled up sexy ladies rubbing all on each other.
Oh, this is kind of fucked up.
Superman just being like, the fuck?
I love this. Destroying government properties in your style.
It's mine. See for yourself. Why were you punching that if you could have just pulled it away the whole time?
He's very angry. He's got all them teeth and no toothbrush.
The fuck is that thing? What do you mean? It looks like an alien. I'm an alien. You don't look like that, do you?
Mankind's only hope. Some dude we imprison that'll definitely help us now.
This guy was totally like projecting shit into my mind, so I totally trust him.
I mean, his art is fantastic. You should see it sometime.
Get out of my head! I see pearls. Just all these pearls.
Perhaps this will help.
I can.
That literally does nothing.
I can take any form I want. I'm trustworthy now, right?
Be more trustworthy if you're white.
He doesn't trust anyone. I just love that they do that. He holds his hand out and Batman just stares and like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? I'll vouch for him.
World security is at stake.
We're all white Martians. Get fucked.
Proof that everybody in the government's a lizard person.
I mean, those aren't lizards.
They might as well be.
I don't think you understand what lizards are. Those are clearly techno-organic killers.
To be continued.
Right now! Batman created by not Bob Kane.
By Bill Finger.
Oh, you're not on this one.
No, it's a fine episode. It's just so much setup. And it's so dragged out. Because we got to introduce like 8 characters.
It's funny though too, because I did feel like the first episode kind of dragged. And then in 2 and 3 I feel like it went a lot faster. I feel like a lot more happened.
Yeah. I'm also just annoyed that I gotta watch anything with the Flash in it.
Listen, man. Could be worse.
Could it?
Yeah, it could be Daredevil.
That'd be a pleasure. Is there a Daredevil cartoon?
No, but he does show up in Spider-Man.
We should watch those.
The cartoon. We offered that to the people, and they didn't do shit.
Spot.
He's the spot, so spot him.
Any other thoughts about this before we move on to the next one, Joe?
No, it's good. It's fine. I'm happy. I'm happy to see colors and actual nuanced storytelling, and not just Terry got called by Mr. Wayne. Ah!
I'm angry about all the colors.
Because
you're many bad ways.
Because you're racist. We've established this.
Joe, where can people find you on the internet?
Fighting evil by moonlight. JoePank.com. JoePank36 on Instagram. Clicks Nexus on Patreon. Holiday. When's this going to air? After the holidays, isn't it?
Probably.
You take forever. Well, it's the beginning of the year. Go to Patreon. Give me money. Support my endeavors. You could still get a harmonica version of the episodes where I play harmonica whenever we would ask for money. So you should do that. And, keep the shotgun out of my mouth.
You can find me at Fortress Chris on most social media networks. Also, FortressComicNews.com and ChrisComicsCorner.substack.com and Patreon.com/FortressComics. Thank you guys so much for watching or for listening this week. We'll see y'all here next week.
Chris's Comics Corner spelled with all K's, right?
Yes.